Hello there, this is Ollie with Free Your Zen, wearing glasses today, just to fool you into thinking I'm smarter than I actually am. Does it work? Does it work? Yes, let me put my readers on, yes. So what we're talking about today, I'm talking about giving you a bit of an update about my smartphone situation. As of right now, my smartphone video, reasons why I'm giving up my smartphone, I'll put it in the end screen at the end and a link in the description below. It is my most popular video, my most popular organic video. I had another video that I boosted on purpose just for views and stuff to expand my channel a bit, but like that is the most popular organic video. So to give you guys a bit of an update on this is what I'm going to do in this video. So yeah, let's crack on. Boom. So, as of right now, I am using my smartphone again. It's helpful for travelling and in a variety of different things, helpful for maps, that sort of thing. But realistically, 2 weeks before I came travelling to Australia, I was using my smartphone again. It crept back in, but I had about 12 weeks without it. So I'm going to give you a bit of an update as to what this did, how this changed my experience, what benefits I got from it, what benefits you would get from it if you got rid of your smartphone for say 8 to 12 weeks, had a bit of technology, a bit of a smartphone detox. So yeah, what did I notice? I noticed my awareness of my experience as a human being improved dramatically. I'm talking, this is a big thing. The word I want you to remember with this whole thing is awareness. When you are plugged into your smartphone constantly, you lose awareness of your surroundings. You lose awareness because you're trading that awareness in for awareness of just this little rectangle in your field of vision, you know? And you basically plug into this and you unplug from this. That's essentially what happens. When you get rid of your smartphone for a while, replace it for a little Nokia like I did, you notice you plug back in to this reality, and loads of benefits come from this as well. One thing I noticed was my relationships improved. I was way more curious about people. I was aware of them. I was aware of subtle cues, social cues, body language, tonality, changes in tonality. I became fascinated with people, more fascinated than I am currently, which is quite fascinating in itself. So this improves relationships because you're asking questions you wouldn't normally ask. You're having deeper conversations that aren't just little how are you, that sort of thing. So that improves your relationships and friendships as well. You learn more about people that you didn't know before. Definitely beneficial. Also, related to that expanding of awareness of your experience, you become aware of little things in your experience. You become aware of like birds in trees. You become like, say if you're making there's a bird on the fence right behind the camera. Actually, it's absolutely adorable. It's kind of taken my attention away, to be honest. But anyway, I'm back. Prove my point though. You know. But yeah, you become more aware of what's going on. Say for instance you walk into and from work, usually you're looking at your smartphone. Now you've not got that as an option. You become more aware of the environment around you, you know. And just as a bit of a tangent, you actually feel more alive because perception is all you have. Your perception of the world, sensory perception, audio, visual, kinesthetic awareness, bodily sensation, touch, smell, sounds, you know, all that stuff. Your whole sensory experience is all you have. And when you unplug from your smartphone and plug back into this thing, you feel more alive. You are much more aware of what's going on. Also, one thing I noticed was I was less stressed. I was less anxious, and I wasn't entirely sure why this is. The only thing I can assume is that when you pull up your smartphone, with it comes social media, with that comes comparison, social comparison, and with that comes thinking. These little rectangles in our field of vision, they cause a chain of thoughts that can spiral out of control, causing us stress and anxiety. The kind of stress and anxiety we don't usually pay attention to, we're not usually aware of until it's gone. Also, I thought that because these little rectangles, there's so much activity going off, there's so many things designed to entertain us. And usually when we put the smartphone down and we look around us, that activity that's on the smartphone is not being matched by reality. It's not being matched by nature. It's not being matched by our visual experience. And this can cause us a sense of anxiety because when we're on these smartphones, it raises our frequency, our attachment to constantly changing and moving imagery. When we take it away, we're left with this, We feel like we need to be entertained by something. This can cause stress and anxiety as well. And when you reduce it, when you take the smartphone away, you reconnect. Your frequency matches the frequency of your experience as a human. And this means that your thoughts aren't as frequent. This means that you are just with it, man. Seriously, this is how it goes. So I've riffed a little bit, but I hope that makes sense. So to conclude, if you want to give it a go, between 8 to 12 weeks or so, I'd say, put the smartphone down, take your SIM card, whack it in a Nokia. You don't need to unplug from social media and all that stuff. Only reconnect with social media and stuff when you're at a laptop or something, when you've got Wi-Fi. But having these super powerful computers in our pockets that demand constant attention from us, it's not useful for our experience as a human. It's not useful for being happy and at peace. And if you have 8 to 12 weeks off it, you just reconnect. I'll be having, I don't know how it's going to work with my traveling and stuff, because I use maps a lot, and I like find out about different places and stuff. So technology is amazing in that way. But I'm gonna unplug again soon. I think I may do it while I'm here, actually, because it's a good idea to do that. So that was the video, guys. Bit of an update on the smartphone situation, ways in which getting rid of your smartphone for a while will improve and change your life. I hope I covered all the details. I hope I didn't riff too much. Take care, guys. If you like that video, click like, subscribe for future videos. Peace, presence, and inner power to you. Fairly well.